Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakwadash, and of course, double honors. Once again, go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors. Salutations also go out to the fellow Akim out there on the highways and byways. All right, out there on the pushing this truth. All right, across the four corners of the earth. With all honesty and sincerity, trying to wake up the remaining, hopefully elect. This is Nama at the DC camp. And just a quick video on how you, especially, all right, you Southern Kingdom women, you so-called black women, you know, this devil, this so-called white man, he set you up sweet, all right? Can't write it any better. The last, let's just say 50 years, really closer to 60. All right, you've done nothing but showed your ass with this feminist movement. You were just convinced. And, you know, you had help, you know, as it turns out, and this has been proven time and time again. You know, you go out there and listen to everybody like, Gloria Steinem. You know, all that was set up by the Alphabet Agency, aka the CIA. All right, yes. She was a contracted out, so to speak. All right, they set her up. She wasn't an agent or officer, so, you know. But, yeah, this is all social engineering. And guess what? Boy, did you play your part. You should get an award of some type. Don't know what, but hey, now look at you. And as this video is going to prove here once I play it, you know, man, it just got worse from the early 90s on up to this point, to where my personal take on it is that you are irredeemable, meaning you just got to go. All right, there's no redeemable qualities in you for certain. All right, you know, but nobody wants you. You've got people in other countries talking about your stupid ass. In particular, I'm thinking about, you know, women in the Philippines, because some of the passport bros are going over there. And you talked about them and they clapping back at you. I'm not going to play the videos, just look it up for yourself. All right. Yeah, you know, because you are totally out of line and people are tired. All right. You can't go anywhere without, hey, you know, you got that black woman, and another byproduct of her is, you know, you got these simps out here, all right, that actually worship the so-called black woman. All right, you got to watch out for them. All right, those are her legions. She's trained them. She's trained them up. At least 3 generations now. Hey, so let me go ahead and play this video. My goodness, I'm thinking of Isaiah 32nd chapter, you know. And that's coming into fruition now because, well, it's coming into play now because I've heard, I don't know if you've heard on the news about, you know, SNAP and all this stuff. They cutting it off. So let's go ahead and roll this video. Did it by yourself. Yes. And as you see, she again. But you all listen to shit like that. Not only her, but those where, I mean, good Lord, Destiny's Child, what was the other one? Oh, shit. TLC, all them motherfuckers back in the day. You know. He talking about they don't want no scrubs and everything. As it turns out, well, information that came out, recently, because of their contracts and what they owed, and they were only making like maybe $50,000 a year. So who were the real scrubs? They weren't making that kind of money like that, and that's often the case, But you gotta understand, these people were set up, all right, to cause discourse, and it worked. It worked to perfection. Look at our condition, our people. Can anyone argue? But I mean, what's done is done. Luckily, this shit is coming to an end. All right, that's why we come out here and we filter things through the scriptures. This in particular, like I said, I wasn't going to take too long on it, but let's go into it real quick. Let's get some scriptures. This is let's see, what I say, 32. Let's start at, they say they can do it all. Oops, what the hell did I do? They say they could do it all by themselves, and this is a little, twofold here. It says a reign of righteousness is this when the Lord comes back, all right? And two, said a man will be a hiding place, and that's talking about an Israelite man, all right, from the wind. What's the wind? All this chaos and turmoil is coming, soon coming, all right? As rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land, all right? So, skipping on down here, all right, it says, verse 5, it says, the foolish person. Wow, you know what? Let me get this in another translation. Hold on. Let's see. 5. All right. And it says, the vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful. All right. Let's look up that vile person. All right. That's Strong's H 5036, Nabal. Now, where have you heard that before? All right. Going back to King David, right? It means foolish, stupid. It says wicked. All right. That vile person, we're talking about the elites here. We're talking about the ones, all right, that set all this up. All right, our enemies, in other words. All right. Continuing on. Verse 6, for the vile person will speak villainy. And that's constantly, and that goes to Revelation 12 and 10. This is all he does, constantly putting us in a bind. Like also Psalms 50 and verse 21. All right. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity. That's all they know. To practice hypocrisy. Who's the biggest hypocrite on the face of the earth? The so-called white man, right? And to utter error against the Most High Yahweh. To make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. What are we in the beginnings of now? And this is orchestrated. There's a famine coming, people. All right. 7. The instruments also of the churl are evil. Let's look up that churl. Let's see who we're talking about here. Churl. That's Strong's H 3596. All right. Kolya. All right. In the sense of withholding, niggardly. And when I think of that, you have to understand these elites are beyond rich and wealthy. They can come back many lifetimes, but are they actually doing anything to help the people? No, because these people have a God complex, you got to understand. They get off on seeing people suffer, people hungry. They're behind. Like I said, all wars are bankers' wars. That's who runs this world. All right, that's what it's talking about here when it talks about the churl, and they are evil. All right, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who are the wicked? All right. Wow, Malachi 1st chapter, verses 1 through 4. The point is in verse 4. The nation of Edom. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words. Again, you can reference Revelation 12 and 10 on this one too. All right. Even when the needy speaketh right. All right. And another one is Psalm 73 when it talks about they speak speak loftily of oppression. Let's get it real quick. This is Psalm 73. I believe it's 5. Hold on. Yeah. I'll just start at 5. It says, they are not in trouble as other men, and they're not. All right. Neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. They're all over the world causing shit. All right. Propping up leaders that they want. Instigating civil wars amongst, other people's countries and shit. What do you think that shit in Iran? Who started that shit? All right. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. What did I just say a moment ago? They have so much money. Hell, they make it. All right. They hoard all the gold and silver and platinum and other precious, things. All right. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. Hello. All you hear, especially when it comes to these politics, this same old game. You've got these two houses. All right, these two wings on the same filthy bird. That is democracy. All right, it doesn't matter which one. It doesn't matter for us. All right, you get so caught up in that, you don't understand that they're both set up to work against us. Verse 9, they set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. You can also go to Job 20th chapter. You can go to Job 15th chapter, Job 21, as a matter of fact. Actually, let's go there, 21, real quick. Because, let's see, I think it's around 8. Hold on. Let's go to the top. It says, Job replies, the wicked do prosper. And it does. All right. And that goes making reference to the last chapter, previous chapter here at Job 20. All right. And we go down here. Verse 7, it says, wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, are mighty in power. Their seed is established in their sight with them and their offspring before their eyes. Their houses are safe from fear. Neither is the rod of the Most High upon them. All right, because the curses are upon us for now. But we're starting to see that change per Deuteronomy 30 and 7. All right, they're being transferred right before our eyes. Their bull gendereth and faileth not. Their cow calveth and casteth not her calf. They send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. They take the timbrel and harp and rejoice at the sound of the organ. They spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave. Therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. And they don't. A lot of what's going on here with the Amalekites, so-called Jews, they're pretending to be us. A lot of this is like a giant game of keep away. As long as we can keep these people, meaning us, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, even those who are spread abroad, as long as we can keep them from realizing who they are, we can keep playing this game, of keep away. But it's too late, because by way of the internet, this new technology, things have just gotten to the point where they can't control the information highway like they thought they could. And those people, those elites have commented on that. Specifically, the comment from Jay Rockefeller from, he used to be, I know he was a senator. Was he a governor in West Virginia? No, he's a Rockefeller. He made a statement that, the internet should have never been prevented. And that's going into Psalms 19:4 and Romans 10:18. The word has gotten out and it's gone all over. We didn't have to get on airplanes and go abroad and all that crap. The internet did the heavy lifting. All right, continuing on this, don't have much left. Verse 15, what is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit should we have if we pray unto him? Think Isaiah 14th chapter, Ezekiel 28th chapter, 2 Thessalonians 2nd chapter, which we are currently in, because this devil is being revealed and everybody's seeing him for what he is. All right. So, yeah, that's enough of that. So let's go back to the article. Not article, but that's pretty much it on this. You women, your pride got to you. You played yourself for real. It's so funny. And it's like a lot of you, well, I don't want to say a lot, enough of you realize now that you fucked up and that no one desires you. You're loud, you're obnoxious, you're fat, you're lazy. You're just not, how am I going to put it? You're just not wife material. And this society, like I said, has done an excellent job of molding you and making you that way. This is all about our enemies and what they've done, and you play right into it. Perfect. Why? Woman is the weaker vessel. It all goes back to Genesis 3rd chapter. And you sit in these bullshit ass churches week in and week out and not learn a goddamn thing, or else you would see that. Hey, so until the next video, hey, I hope whoever views this is edified. Once again, I'd like to say that, hey, continue to pray, especially today, because I've been last couple of days, seeing all these reports of people just going off. I saw a guy yesterday, a video where this guy's standing behind a homeless fella, well, more to the side, and the homeless guy is sitting on the street, and the guy's like taking his time loading the gun. I don't know what the guy was that was sitting down was, and he just blows the guy's head off. And the guy that was, they were in the cut recording this shit, and they were like, oh, fuck. Yeah, just blew his brains off of nothing. Then you have more incidents like this. It's getting rough out here. So that's why I said continue to pray. Like scripture says, pray always. All right? Be conscious of your surroundings. In other words, all right, keep your head on a swivel. All right? Hey, until the next video, hey, shalom.